Congratulations on your new DreamBox. We share in your excitement as you embark on a journey of creating room for more joy and creativity. With the DreamBox by your side, the possibilities are endless. We can't wait to see where the journey takes you. We are excited to walk through the DreamBox 2 assembly process with you, but before we get started, let's review some safety guidelines. Please keep kids and pets out of the building zone and away from the DreamBox until it is filled and the safety brackets have been attached to the wall. Be sure to attach the included stabilizers to your center box and side boxes for stability support. Keep the DreamBox enclosed, as indicated in the instructions, and the table closed during the assembly and move-in process. Be aware of weight distribution. Add heavy items to the bottom of the center box and side boxes first. Ensure all DreamBox wheels are in the forward-facing position when stationary. Follow the DreamBox table weight limit guidelines of no more than 50 pounds. Do not add weight to the front of your deluxe crown. And use the included safety kit to properly attach the DreamBox to your wall. Now, grab all the tools necessary for your build. A screwdriver, a 10mm wrench, a rubber mallet, and a drill is nice to have, as well as a box cutter. Grab a friend and carefully take apart the packaging and carry all DreamBox 2 components into a room where you plan to assemble it. Next, locate the hardware kit. Inside you'll find the written instructions that you can follow. Please note that this video is to be used in addition to the written instructions. It should not be used by itself. We are going to start by locating the center box base. Pop the wheel bolts through the top of the center box base. With a flat hand, securing the bolts in place, attach wheels and secure with a wheel nut. Slightly tighten the wheel nut with your hands to help the bolts stay in place. Then, grab a 10mm wrench and screwdriver to secure the wheels to the center box base. Repeat for all 4 wheels. Next, locate cams and dowels and install them into the center box base. Look for the arrow on the cams. To install correctly, ensure that the arrow is facing the outer edge of the wood components. In this case, it's the center box base. Push firmly to ensure dowels and cams are correctly installed. Now we will locate center box 1 and 2 wood components. Install post, connecting bolts, base pins, dowels, and cams in these corresponding holes. Dowels go into the most innermost holes. If you purchase the long divider, count 7 holes up from the gap to install 4 connecting bolts there. If you purchase short dividers, count up 14 holes and install them there. If you ever wanted to switch, know that you won't have to disassemble the DreamBox to install them. Now locate center box shelf 1 and center box lid. Install cams and dowels in the coordinating holes to center box shelf 1. Install posts in the corresponding holes to the center box lid. Use pliers if needed to remove the post. Slide the center box base onto the bottom of center box 2 by aligning holes and pressing firmly. Ensure the finished edge is facing away from the groove in the back. Tighten cams by rotating about 3/4 of a turn. Do not over tighten as it can damage the wood. Install center box shelf 1 by sliding it into the 3 posts in center box 2. Ensure the finished edge is facing away from the groove. Tighten the cams on center box shelf 1. Grab an extra hand here and lift center box 1 onto the center box base and center box shelf 1. Tighten cams. Now position and install 2 angle brackets on the bottom of the center box. Install lid onto center box 1 and center box 2 and secure the 6 cams. Next, locate center box lower back, center box middle back, and center box upper back. Install by sliding the lower back down on the groove. Notice the 2 cord holes on one side of the lower back. They can be installed on either side back. Also, ensure the side with the 1 cord hole is positioned toward the bottom so the screw holes align. Slide in the center box middle and ensure the 5 screw holes are located toward the bottom. And finally, slide the upper back with the 4 screw holes facing the top of the center box. Locate the back screws and screw halfway in with a screwdriver to ensure they catch the screw holes on the other side. Safely use a drill or screwdriver to tighten all the way. Time to grab a friend and carefully stand the center box up with the wheels on the floor. Finally, add your stabilizers to the bottom of your DreamBox by pressing them onto the base in front of your wheels. Locate center box shelf 2 and install it on the connecting bolts. Remember 7 holes for a long divider and 14 for a short. Then tighten the white cams on the bottom of the shelf. Install 12 connecting bolts to the corresponding holes. On the lower connecting bolts, be aware that they can be installed on the left or right hand side. This is where the lower divider will be installed later. Install upper dividers with the finished edge facing out and white cams facing the outer edge of the box. They will align with the connecting bolts if installed correctly. Tighten the 4 white cams. Install the lower divider the same way on either the left or the right side of the center box. Locate the back screw and install them in the corresponding holes by tightening them halfway and making sure they catch on the other side, and then tighten fully with a drill or screwdriver. Install the lower back screws on the side that you installed the lower divider. Congrats! You built your center box. This is a great time to pause the video and take a break. Once you are back, we can begin the side box assembly. Locate 2 of the left and right bases. These are identical parts. Install the wheels to the left and right bases, and see the beginning of the video for tips on how to install wheels. Install cams and dowels into the corresponding holes. Locate left box 2 and left box. Install posts, cams, and base pins into the corresponding holes. Locate the left box lid and left box shelf and insert cams and dowels into corresponding holes. Make sure that the arrows are facing the outer edge. Attach the left box base, shelf, and lid to left box 1, and once attached, tighten all cams. Grab an extra hand to lift left box 2 onto the base, shelf, and lid. Tighten cams. Grab an extra hand to lift the left box 2 onto the base, shelf, and lid, and then tighten cams. Lift and turn the side box on the back. Locate the door and install 10 posts in the corresponding locations. Flip the door into left box 2 and left box 1. Align the post with holes on left box 1 and left box 2. The door should fall into place. Make sure the handle holes are on the right side of the box, and turn the side box and make sure the door is face down. Next, tighten all cams. Locate 6 hinges and install them with 3 Euro screws on each to secure to the box. Add 2 angle brackets to the bottom. That's one side box. Now repeat the same steps, but install the door with the door holes on the left. Grab a helping hand and lift and roll the DreamBox side doors into place. Attach all 6 hinges to the DreamBox using Euro screws. After both doors are installed, attach another 1 stabilizer to each side door's bases. Locate the 2 door handles and install them on the side boxes. Next, locate the left and right upper divider and left and right lower divider. Install tracks on the upper divider on the opposite side of the white cams and on the side box. Note the finished edge will be facing outward and the 2 cams closest to the edge will be at the bottom. We recommend having you install these tracks on the divider now because this creates a small section of the side doors that can be difficult to install later. Once tracks are installed to the divider and side box, attach the left and right divider to the connecting bolts. Tighten the white cams. Now, install pegs on the lower divider and upper divider. Install 2 in the 6th hole and the 12th. When installing the lower divider, you can choose which side to put your divider on. If you purchased a side table, you need to install the divider on the outside as shown. Connect the bottom 2 connection bolts first. Then, push back over to connect the divider to the connection bolts. Install connecting bolt in top holes. Tighten the white cams once complete. Congrats on building the side boxes! Here's another great time to take a break and grab a refreshment. Once you are back, we will build and install swing doors. First, locate the lid, shelf, and base for your swing door and install cams in the corresponding locations. Locate side 1 and side 2 and install posts in corresponding holes. Then attach the lid and shelf to side 1 with cams facing down. Tighten 8 cams in total. Lift side 2 and attach it to the lid and shelf. Tighten 8 cams. Next, slide the back panel into the groove on side 1 and side 2. Attach the base to side 2 and side 1, and then tighten cams. Repeat these steps for the other swing door. Now, let's attach the swing doors to the side boxes. Before we do this, please know that the DreamBox is still at risk for tipping. We ask that you place the DreamBox in an enclosed position like shown once swing doors are attached. To do this, pull side doors to you and face all wheels forward. This will increase your safety while building. Now, grab a friend and have them hold the swing door while you attach it to the hinges. A good tip is to balance the swing door on your foot or on a stack of shelves to help position it correctly. Next, locate the right and left channel cover and their corresponding table lifter. Position the channel cover on the outside of the table lifter. The table lifter hinge bolts will be facing towards the table. Align holes on the channel and lifter. Just add 3 screws to hold it in place and give room to hammer the table lifter together. Do not tighten screws all the way here as they are here to hold in place. Lift the table on its side and lightly hammer the table lifter together. Do not hammer the screws. Often they will go together easy, but sometimes they can use a little bit of strength. Now tighten and add the remaining screws. Do the same to the other side. Once the table is together, make sure the hinges are open. Watch out for pinching. Carefully lift with 2 people and slowly slide the table into place and attach 2 Euro screws to each side to secure while you attach the rest. When installing, you may need to push the hinges inward to allow them to squeeze into the center box. Close the table to increase stability and attach the 4 door catches on the bottom of the side box and swing door. On the swing door, you may have to puncture through edge banding to install. You're almost done! Next, you can install the light. Feed the cord through the lid hole. Then remove the adhesive backing and press firmly into the light hole. Hold for at least 30 seconds to ensure the adhesive settles. It is advised that all freestanding heavy furniture be anchored to your wall to prevent tipping accidents. To make this process simple, we have included a safety kit with 2 heavy-duty safety brackets, pre-drilled pilot holes on the top of your center box. To anchor your DreamBox, find the final placement and press it up against the wall. Be mindful of plugs for your machine and lights. Start by closing your DreamBox. Next, locate a nearby stud in the wall. If you can't find one, we have also included drywall screws in the safety kit. Locate the safety kit and remove the short screws and safety brackets. Next, grab a stool and carefully locate the pilot hole on the top of your DreamBox lid. Install brackets into the DreamBox lid first with the brackets touching the wall. Climb back down and align brackets to studs in the wall. Again, if no studs are accessible, be sure to use the drywall screws. Once aligned, drill a 3/8 inch hole into the stud or the drywall. Next, install the long screw into the stud and through the bracket. If attaching to drywall, screw in the plastic drywall screw first, only into drywall, and then the long screw through the bracket and into the wall. If you purchase the double crown with the double light, stay tuned for a walkthrough. If not, please skip this part. Start by locating your crown top 1. Your crown top 2 is already installed on your DreamBox. Place 22 cams in crown top 1 and 2. Install post and cams into crown front, side left, and side right. After all cams are installed, insert 4 double connecting bolts into the crown top 2 installed onto your DreamBox. Tighten 4 cams. Slide crown top 1 onto crown top 2 and tighten 4 cams. The crown may look like it's sagging, but the sides will clear that up. Install the crown front and tighten all remaining cams. Now install the crown sides and tighten the cams. Next, feed the cord through the crown light hole. Remove the adhesive and press the light firmly into the light hole for at least 30 seconds to ensure the adhesive sets. Hooray! Your DreamBox is complete! Now we can start the moving in process. This is where you can customize your space to fit you and your crafting type. Here are some helpful tips to get you started. Install the logo plate to the logo shelf. Install hooks to your metal hook shelves. When installing swing door shelves, you can create a shelf with 2 brackets and 1 shelf, or create a pocket with 4 brackets and 2 shelves. Install acrylic guards against the shelves to hold your supplies. To install rods, please use acrylic cups and peg holes and then snap the rod into place. We've also included plenty of 5mm hole plugs to cover up any holes you don't want in your view. To install tracks, just push firmly into peg holes. If it is too difficult, use a rubber mallet and you'll have them installed in no time. All medium totes require a shelf underneath it, and all large and small totes use our track system. We are thrilled to be a part of your crafting journey. We invite you to join our vibrant Facebook group where you can connect with fellow crafters and DreamBox owners. Ask questions and inspire others with your story and creations. Our dedicated customer service team is also here to support you every step of the way. Your stories and experiences continue to inspire us, motivating us to spread even more joy in the crafting community. Together, let's keep crafting and spreading the joy of creativity. Check the links below to see how you can organize your totes, or refer to your welcome booklet for more info.